So let's go on to the last thing, key 3. Now, what in the world would key 3 be? Well, that is Woje and the system behind Woje and what Woje can do for you. It's a system of being able to capture these funds back, doing it systematically and simply, transparently, civilly. It's using all the ethical points of banking, of credit cards, of finance, of collections, and creating this symbiotic relationship between you and your customer and making it so that it's long lasting and you make more money. Oh, darn. So what does it deal with? Well, of course, the cancellation of those 3 things: merchant services, collections, and credit cards. And you being able to do this system as much as possible so that you can keep all the money in your own pocket. Now, again, credit cards are a necessary evil right now in business. Of course, things are moving to cryptocurrency, but at the same time, it'll be a long time before credit cards are done away with. Merchant services will probably still be a part of your business, but you can eliminate a lot of your merchant fees and be able to keep them yourself. And we're going to show you that process. In one of my companies, we do a lot of business, but the way we do business is if someone pulls out a credit card, we already know that they're in good standing with the credit card company. So we offer them in-house financing because we know our financing is much better than any credit card. And by doing that, we eliminate those fees, and we really don't have that many. We've been able to slowly train our customer base to where they know how we work, they know how we function, and we keep them forever, and we don't pay any of those fees. And that's what we're going to teach you how to do. Next thing is you're going to learn MLP. It's the personal margin. So this is training on exactly how to finance within your business. And remember, you need to do a paradigm shift. And that paradigm shift is financing is not just one specific way of doing it. Financing, when you become the bank or you become the credit card company, quote, you end up being able to control the financing. And when I say control the financing, you can do some amazing things with it. I've done things where I've started to finance contract out at $100 a month for the first year and then had it increase to $250 a month. I have done things where the interest will lower as the payments come in on time. So there's some really, really cool things that you can do. You can do no interest for the first year. You mean just like a lot of people do. 90 days, same as cash. There's a lot of different ways you can finance. We just want to make sure that your numbers are on. And that's what MLP deals with. It deals with material, labor, profit. We figure out your numbers for your business so that you know where your margins are for you to do good financing, long-term financing, being able to benefit the most amount of people with your financing. Next, you're going to be going through the internal financing. So internal deals with, are you a solopreneur? Do you have employees or do you have suppliers? And sometimes you can actually have them part of an internal financing contract. We've done it with HVAC companies to where their employees, like their salesman or their installer, becomes part of the contract and they're also earning interest. Now, can you imagine if an employee is earning interest and monthly payments, residual income off of a job that they did a year ago? Is that an employee that's going to want to leave when you're sharing that profit with them, sharing that benefit with them? No, they're going to stick with you forever because they see themselves as part of the business. So it can be very, very helpful in controlling turnover rate with employees. But you can also do it with suppliers. And if it's just a solopreneur, the benefits of being just a solopreneur and you being able to do the work. We're able to find better numbers and hone those numbers in for your financing. So that's one of the other things that you'll be learning in this process. Then you're going to be learning finance styles. So once we establish your numbers, know what's the best numbers to finance your customers on whatever product or service, then we're going to be able to know which version of financing you're going to do and how you're going to market to your customers. If you don't want to finance, it's okay. One of the things that is involved is what's called account rollover. And with account rollover, that's for individuals who do not want to finance, but you still have to have that part of your contract and part of your system to avoid and eliminate collections. It's one of the things we call pre-collections. It's already in your contract, ready to go in case you hit that unforeseeable event of collections and you don't have to send it off to a collection agency and lose 40%. So we teach you account rollover, full 50 and upsell. Next, you're going to go over the term sheet. So we're going to give you the list of terms that follow along with Woje's principles and Woje's system, the software. That's absolutely amazing. It follows your contract. You're going to be learning that as well. The term sheet is going to give you the list of terms that you need in order to be able to finance, be able to do pre-collection, collection prevention, be able to become the merchant provider in a way, and be able to capture all that money and at the same time be a benefit to your customer by lowering how much money is going out of their pocket. So it's really, really cool that way. Next is collection prevention. Like I said, you're going to learn collection prevention techniques. So not just the term sheet, but you're going to learn good ethical principles dealing with how to talk to your customers if any of them get to the point of collections, or I should say, start getting close to the 60 or 90 day collection window. There's ways to avoid that. That's very, very simple, whether you talk to them or not. And it all deals with the term sheet and knowing that system. And we're going to train you on that. In fact, it's kind of interesting because I've had people claim bankruptcy and still been able to get paid. That's a story for another time. But yes, that is possible. And most people don't realize that it's possible. So it's kind of interesting that way. The last thing is of course, Woje 2.0 software. And we're going to be training you on Woje. It is an amazing system. It makes it so that your financing and your pre-collections becomes simple. Anything that happens, it asks you the question, what are you going to do next? And says, here's the things that the choices that you have. Which one do you want to do? And those choices are dependent on if you have to talk to the customer or if you don't talk to the customer. So it's absolutely incredible and very, very simple. These are the things that you're going to be going through with your training. We plan on doing it Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays will be at 3:30 p.m. Thursdays will be at 9 a.m. All the live trainings will be through Zoom webinar. You'll want to look at whether it's below this video or above this video. I'm not sure where they put it, but you'll be able to see a click to the calendar for you to be able to choose which time slot you want to be in. And you're going to want to do Tuesdays and Thursdays because each one can end up being a different lesson. And also any other benefits that we can, or any questions that come out in emails, that sort of thing will be answered during those as well. So we're really excited for you to be involved. We're really excited for teaching you and training you on this. And so it's quite exciting. I'm very excited for you to be able to be a part of the Woje family. And we really hope that you're able to do this properly, do it ethically, do it transparently, and bless and benefit your customer base and your community by following through on the Woje system. Thanks a lot.